Had to restart my game. No rush. When you flew the other day, you guys went through the case 1 departure stuff, right?
Yeah, and thank you for your ops document. I read it, and thanks to it, I found some additional info on the T-45. There's like a manual that the Navy did that explains case 1 departure, arrivals, and holding pattern. Because I saw that you were referencing the points on the ship, and I was kind of lost.
Oh yeah.
So I found a good document that explains it. And well, it shows basically how to hold for join up or landing. And in both cases, I checked your cast video, which was very helpful.
It does. It gets a little. It's a little chaotic, but then you learn that there's like a method to the madness, especially when there's a lot of people flying. It helps to have those SOPs.
Yeah.
I just sent you our boat ops SOP too.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But at any point today, if you have questions, we'll just knock them out as we go through it.
Okay. Thank you. So I have just one, just to not as in the briefing. So I have the 9Xs and the AIM 120s. So slammers are on 218 and 120s on 7 and 3, correct?
The data link pod will be on 3.
Oh, okay.
What? None of my hotests.
Oh.
Times, right?
Yeah. Right. So now the only thing I'm missing is stations 6 and 4. Those go with.
Oh, I'm sorry. So station 4 is going to be that T-pod, and then station 6 is a 120 turtle.
Okay. Nickel 1-1, nickel.
I'm still logging in here. Pretty close.
Don't worry.
Just gonna start this thing up.
Hey Terry.
What up?
Wonka seems to have slipped into our interflight.
Okay. Alright, I'm like get my jet started here. Wonka, we're nickel 1, so on com 2, go up channel 1.
This guy seems like it was fixed. See you up there.
Alright.
Okay, so com 2, channel 1. I'm gonna do a radio check just to make sure.
Okay.
Roll left, roll left.
Nickel 1-1, this is nickel 1-2, radio check.
Flight control.
Catch you loud and clear. Next thing we'll do is we'll either mute you on Discord or give you a keybind. That way when you push the button, it mutes Discord.
Okay, I'm gonna try to mute it on Discord, so I don't take much of your time.
No, it's whatever. I have it set as a keybind because it's a little bit easier. So which way you want to do it, we'll take the time to get it set up.
Oh, that'll be great. I mean, if there's a way to keybind it in Discord, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, can you see Discord?
Rearming complete.
So, options.
Just let me know when you can see your the Discord window.
I can do it. I can see it now.
Okay, in the bottom, you should see the your username with the microphone, headphones, and the gear.
Uh-huh.
So then go to voice and video.
Yeah.
Are you voice activation or push to talk?
Yeah. So I got push to talk. It says normal, priority, mute.
Okay.
Toggle mute maybe.
No, just say put it on push to talk, and then over in keybinds on the left, we're gonna add a keybind. And then the action is gonna be push to mute.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yep, so whatever button you use in the game to transmit, just add it in here for a push to mute.
Okay. I'm gonna try and see if it works.
Okay.
Go on one, can you hear me on Discord?
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it's better to take the time and get it set up. That way, you're set up for next time. Get it out of the way. Because sometimes I just forget to do things like that.
Yeah, it helps a lot. Thank you.
Nickel 3 and Nickel 4 is turning east now towards the target. We're about 100 and...
Alright, buddy, I'm set up. We'll just do a quick check here to make sure we've got everything done here. Let me know when you've got your jet started and you're ready to run through these systems here.
Yeah, I'm set.
Okay, did you add waypoint for the target?
Yeah, I added the one on the north grid as waypoint 5 and 6, the one on the southern grid.
Okay, perfect. And then waypoint 1, did you add that as our air waypoint?
No, sorry. I have the one on the fault.
Yep, no worries. That's just going to be a part of like your normal startup is adding that waypoint because sometimes they're going to reference things in regards to bulls, so it helps to do that early and just build it into the habit pattern.
Oh, great. So waypoint 1 should be the bulls.
Yep. Alright, let me know when you're ready for the next thing.
I'm ready.
And did you add the mode 3 squawk?
No, setting it up just now.
Yep, so just hit IFF, colonize the mode 3, and then you're going to add in 2212.
Set.
Okay, and then for the slammer, did you already go through the flight and E-fuse options?
No. Going through them now then.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. So whenever I jump in, I try and do as much as I can to set up all these things earlier, and that way it doesn't require as many brain cells of the few I have available when we're actually flying.
Yeah, good advice, thank you. I have even less. Okay, have them fused.
Okay, I think that pretty much covers it. You got any questions about the Case 1 departure?
No, just a short brief. So immediately after departure, the heading will be 20 degrees to my left or right, depending on the cat, for to 307 miles, and while doing that, I'll recover to the original heading.
Yep, you got it. BRC is 355.
Okay, great, thank you.
Alright, and then we're just gonna call for taxi. I've got Bonds in front of me, so I'm gonna call it on COM1 button 1 to make sure he knows I'm gonna taxi in front of him. You wanna take Cat 1 and I'll take Cat 2?
Roger.
300 taxi in Cat 2.
374 taxi, Cat 1.
Take the wheel chocks off first.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy.
Take my wheel chocks off first.
To go out.
Yeah, I think your radio button's stuck or something. There you go.
Sorry, I don't know why.
No more apologies for the rest of the flight.
Okay.
Alright, I'm launching. you doing, buddy? You making off the deck?
Yeah, we're up.
Are you visual me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna keep this heading and I'm gonna start a steady climb.
Roger, 2.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold about 300 knots.
2.
Alright, I lost you. Still catching up?
Yeah, I got you now on my 12.
Okay, I think, so I went straight. Did you go up to high holding?
Yeah, but I think I'll be sure.
Nickel 1, Nickel 2.
I should be at your 6 o'clock, around 8 miles.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and grab you. Sorry, I just went straight. Since we launched off the deck together, we don't have to go up to 12,000 and join up, but you did it the right way.
Thank you.
Go for nickel 1.
I got you turning left.
Nickel 1, Nickel 2, situation update. We're both captured on the target and about to turn inbound for our first set of launches.
Copy. We're just in high holding now. We'll get in touch with you when we get up there and then see what's left. Don't be afraid to kill everything if you got it.
We'll go.
Alright, we'll join up below this layer and then we'll climb through it together. Are you already above it? Hey Wonka, what's your altitude? Can you hear me? I think you're hot micing again. It doesn't let me key the mic if you got a hot mic.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my hot tubs, I guess. I need to change it.
No worries. We can use Discord if you want.
Yeah, I think it's better because I think I need to remap it because maybe the button is getting
Sticks.
keyed. I used PTT with gig, so I didn't realize that was an issue until now.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll just make a note of it for later. So what altitude are you right now?
I'm at 6,000. I thought I had you,
Okay.
but I think I was following the tanker.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
You did it right. So we don't have to go to 12,000 for a case one departure. If we can get off the deck together, sometimes it's better just to proceed to the waypoint and join en route. If we
Okay.
do go to high holding, what you'll do is you'll go up to 12,000, and then we'll join up there. That's the squadron's designated altitude. The other squadrons are stacked above us by 10,000 feet.
Okay.
So can you start turning? Yeah, I'll make it like 360, and then I'll come join on you.
Okay. Now 360 with 270.
Okay.
Just because I got lost.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll stay below 10,000 then.
Yep, I visually, yeah.
Okay. Let it off.
This is pretty close to that weather you predicted. Alright, let me know when you're out on top. I just lost. There, I got it,
Yeah, see you.
It's like worst case scenario is joining in the weather.
I know. But you're doing the hard job, so.
Promise I won't kill you. Alright, I'm coming back left for 360. What's your speed?
300 steady.
Okay, perfect. Have a 5-degree climb in here and wait till we break out on top.
Okay, climbing now.
Yeah, so if we actually had like the ability to pull a good weather report, we would have chosen a different way to join up the flight.
Yeah.
We probably would have joined at the bottom en route to our first waypoint and then climbed together. Okay, I'm on top, I'm breaking out just about 13,000.
Okay. I have partial visual of you. I think I have you now. Yeah. Breaking out the marsh at 13,000.
Okay. Are you up mids?
No.
Okay, not important. Do you flew with gigs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he go over any like form tips?
No. Well, we've been flying a couple of flights with Wu and him and Irish. So they've been super fun to fly with, and yeah, I've been getting some tips from them.
Good.
Okay, I'm saddle right.
Okay.
Getting closer.
I got you. Let's level off my climb a little bit here and try and get some
DCS him.
airspeed.
Yeah. Sorry, I got DCS him. I got out of focus warning. Now it's good.
What's an autofocus warning?
When you're in BR and your computer decides to open something else, like
no.
antivirus or Windows or whatever,
Yeah.
it says out of focus and you lose control of the plane. So it's super nice.
Nice. Alright, right now what I'm doing is I'm just trucking this north until we get that waypoint, the target waypoint, to about our 090, and then we'll turn in from there and look at our range. So we'll climb up to about 30,000. Hopefully we'll be on top of this next layer, and then we'll cruise around up there.
Okay.
So the next step after we're joined up is to fence in, but we'll just wait until we pop to this next layer, and then we'll fence in.
Okay.
These guys are already out there crushing stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like releasing the dogs.
Yeah. They started the party without us. Shame.
Nah. If you hold them back too much, then you're about to get bit.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, let's fence in. Go in air to ground mode, and then make sure I've got my slammer and the data pod selected, and then the T-pods up and running. Those are the things that it takes time to warm up, so I want to get them turned on. Make sure they're ready to go.
What's the code for the slammer when you launch it?
I think it's long rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not very creative, but
Okay, 2 fenced in. 10.0.
sweet. Got 10.2. Dash 2 always has a little bit less gas, just because you just burn more jockeying the throttle flying form, so it's always good to keep your lead updated on that, because you're going to be the defining factor for fuel planning. What I do for gas is, you know how to use the FPass page?
Yeah.
Okay. I just keep track of that, so sometimes we don't have like the software in DCS to get an actual hard bingo for where we're gonna be flying, you know. So I keep a running bingo. I'll just keep a reference to this. So I want to know how far the boat is away from me, how far the tanker is, and then I'll just reference the mileage I'm seeing in FPass versus what I'm seeing in my TACAN, and then trying to figure out when to head home.
Okay, yeah, it's helpful. It's not actually very different from it's called the performance page of the 7.3.
Oh, nice.
So when you get the PMDG, you'll see that it's, I mean, it works kind of the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of bingo, it's just destination fuel.
Nice. I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. I mean, we still plan. You want to plan your fuel calculations, but if you can't, like, this is actually a pretty good option.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've selected my waypoint now, and I've designated it. So the flare's
Yeah, I
pointed
have
out
it
there.
2.
I'm setting my auto throttle to 0.74 Mach.
Roger.
Alright, let's set up your mids. So if you go back to that data link,
Yeah.
your UFC, and then colonize, I think it's voice A,
Okay.
and then type in 22 and enter.
Okay.
Alright, that way we'll talk to these guys, see what's going on over there, and then we'll find some targets. Usually what we'll try and do and make it really easy is divide up the ground by some easily identifiable feature, you know, like a road or a railroad or something like that, and say that you guys have, you know, east or west of this reference, and we'll take, you know, the other side of it, or maybe we'll work north to south and those guys work south to north. That way we don't send two weapons to the same target.
Okay.
But we'll see what they've got for us. Alright, I'm gonna start a easy turn right towards the waypoint, and then we'll give them a call. Nickel 2 from Nickel 1.
Go over Nickel 2.
Alright, we're inbound from the west, just looking for an update on any targets remaining.
Hi, yeah, we had a little air-to-air encounter. Our second set of missiles is a minute and a half from impact. There will be at least one vehicle left after that.
Alright, copy y'all. We'll be inbound at 30,000.
Copy Nickel 2's orbiting with our data links at Angels 17.
Nickel 1. Alright, I think this timing is going to work out for us. So they should have some impacts, and then we'll be able to drop your weapons on our way in there, and then get that blaster mini launcher.
Sounds great.
And we'll roll at about 0.85. Speed got away from me a little bit. But with these clouds, you know, we would have known the teapot was going to be useless. And brought something else instead.
Yeah. That's probably how it is in real life, you know.
I don't think so. It was, you get pretty good weather. There's like actual guys who are trained to do that. That's their only job in the military. It's pretty convenient.
Do you have military background?
Yeah, I'm a Marine. I'm a
Oh,
human
really?
chief.
Sounds great.
I've been doing that for a
Thank
little
you.
while. I enjoy it. Thanks for your support. I love aviation. It's like my one love.
Yeah, it's my one love too. I mean, since I was a kid, since I can remember, I was with flight sims and, you know, going to the airport to watch the airplanes land.
Absolutely. It bit me pretty young too. Okay, I think that's their last target there. Or do you see in range in your HUD?
Yeah, I do.
Perfect. And then once you drop it, do you know how to set the channel on that DL13?
No.
Okay. Do you have it boxed in your stores page?
Yeah.
Perfect. So then what you'll do, so we'll put the storage space on the left, and then put your DL13 on the right. And right now it
Okay.
should just be static. But once you
Yeah.
drop it, you're going to see channel on the right there. So like whatever station you have selected, which is it station 2 or station 8 right now?
I haven't. I have selected 8. Yeah.
Okay. So then you're going to see channel 8 on the right, and then the distance on
Nickel
the storage
1,
page.
nickel 2.
Go for nickel 1.
Yeah.
Nickel 2 is batting 1,000, 4 out of 4 slammers. There's 1 launcher left on site.
It's okay.
We're inbound
I
62
didn't want
miles.
to crash onto you, so yeah.
Copy Nickel 2,
And my
RTB,
mouse is okay.
Angels 18.
Okay.
Okay, I gotcha. And then is your mids working?
I don't know. I don't know how to set the mids.
Okay. Go to data link.
Uh-huh.
It's okay now. Those guys just left. All right. So on the stores page under flight, and then EViews, and then distance, you have it to 10, right? That's the default.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So at 10 miles, you're gonna get a picture. And what we want to try and do is we're gonna try and turn so that way the missile is off our nose, somewhere between 9 and 3 at about 40 miles, so we can pick up the picture. And what you want to do is really just be on autopilot when we fly in form at that time, and you're just gonna be watching the page to guide the weapon onto a target. So do you have TDC depress found?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You're gonna select that DL13 screen as your sensor of interest, and then you're just gonna TDC depress, and then slew the crosshairs over onto a target, and then we'll wait for the impact, and then we'll turn around, do it again.
Okay.
Okay, so if you've got the slammer boxed, DL13 boxed, and that screen up on the right hand side, and you're in range, you can drop it whenever you're ready.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
You're not seeing what?
Targets.
Yeah, you're not going to see anything yet. We're dropping this thing blind. It's just going to fly to that waypoint, and then 10 miles from the target, it'll start showing you the picture.
Oh, okay.
So you've got in range in your HUD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Hold on, weapons release. Bam.
Hey, long rifle.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna come around to the left here, and I'm gonna let you fly over to the left, and then I'm gonna fly off of you while you're guiding your weapon. All right?
Okay.
That way, you're not doing two things at once. There you go. Yep, just come around to about 360.
Okay.
Now in your stores page, I'm gonna fly off of you, so you just do your thing. In your stores page, do you see the time counting down?
Yeah, it says, well, I don't know why it stood still at 10.
But
10 seconds.
Okay,
I don't know why.
On your DL13 screen, do you see a time counting down?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the time until you get a picture.
Oh.
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll truck out this way a little bit, and then we'll start a right-hand turn back to the south to pick up your video as we begin that southbound leg of our pattern here. So what's the time till you get picture?
Yeah. No, not yet. Not picture, but time, yeah.
Yeah, how long is it? What's the actual time it says?
I got a mod spike. It says 15 seconds. 14.
Okay, it's coming around, right?
Yeah.
And then
yeah, I got
Yep, come around right 180, and then just set your jet up so you can just.
Oof.
Don't worry about the mud spike. It's pretty far away.
Yeah, I got picture.
Okay. All right. Yep, just keep coming right, and then look at that image and see if you can sweeten up the crosshairs onto a target.
Okay. Yeah, I see something here.
Yeah.
Whoa, it gets sensitive as you get close.
Yeah. So it's like pretty finicky.
Yeah.
Did it hit?
Yeah, I didn't hit anything. It was close, but it wasn't. Yeah, didn't
Okay.
get it.
All right, let's go back out 270, and then we'll do another run in, do the exact same thing. I lost you in that turn.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you in front of me or behind me?
I'm
Oh,
at
you're behind me.
your
Okay.
7 now, switching to your 6.
Okay, I'm gonna come right for 270.
Okay. Flying this thing without one of the flappers, it's hard, even with full trim left.
Oh yeah, yeah. You kind of just get used to doing it, but it is pretty tricky. I was trying to let you get out in front of me, and I ended up passing you again.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll just keep trekking out this way. We'll probably hit like 60 miles. I'll have you turn first, and then I'll turn in behind you. That way I can stay behind you.
Okay. So let me know when to start. I have you.
Okay. We've also got a SU-30 coming at us, but we're just dragging over the Taru, and it'll take care of it for us. Yeah, we got that 6 mud spike, but
Yeah.
just looking at the SA page, we're well outside of its WES, and it's probably, I didn't see any other friendlies over there, but it's probably shooting at someone else, and we're just getting the radar spillage of the radar.
The 15s are getting pounded today.
So
It's the second one.
yeah, I think someone launched the AI cap guys, and then they just kind of fly stupid.
Hmm.
Just check to see where the Taro was out there. So we got AE from our 2 o'clock. That's one of our friendly ships now, so that's shooting at the SU-30.
Okay.
Hornet Ball 2.1.
All right, ready your second one?
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready, just start a right-hand turn.
Starting right-hand turn.
Okay.
360 will be the heading, right?
Back straight towards the target.
Okay. Okay. Coming back about 010 now.
Yep, just fly straight towards the target and then drop at about 50 miles. Alright, that SU-30 splashed.
Okay, have it in range now.
What's your heading?
020 now.
Okay, you should be like 090 to the target.
What?
Yeah.
So maybe okay. So maybe I got them mixed, the two waypoints, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll change it to the second one and see if I got a reading.
We can double check the grid if you want to do that.
Yeah, let me see what let's see. I have, with waypoint 2, I have now, so no wonder why I didn't hit anything. So yeah, with waypoint 2 I have it marked at 098. In range.
Okay.
Long rifle. Didn't go off. Okay.
There it goes. That thing's a big missile. Alright, long rifle.
Yeah, time it's channel says 30 seconds.
Okay. What's your speed?
210 Mach 5.3, 5.4.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get that
It's
slow.
low, right?
Yeah, you want to speed up a little bit. You usually want to carry, like the lowest I'll get when we're doing stuff like this is, like if you reference your max endurance and max range, it's like halfway between the two. That still gives you the ability to accelerate and get to a speed you can fight, but also saves you some gas. If we're doing like cast or something and we're gonna hang out and we know we're not gonna be under any threat, then I'll bump it all the way down to max endurance. But then at that speed, like you're just a sitting duck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep that in mind. Hey, got picture. Ah, nothing.
Nothing? Didn't hit anything?
No, close. Bummer.
Alright, let's turn right and then we'll head back to the boat. You know how to put the
Did
tack
you
in?
got a chance to shoot yours?
I dropped mine.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting a countdown on data link pod. Okay. You got a picture on yours, right?
I got a picture, yeah. On both.
Okay. I'm not getting anything on mine. That's too bad. I'll have to watch this over again, see what I screwed up. Alright, do you have a tack in for the boat?
Yeah, I have it at 97 miles now. I'm trying to get a hold of the course.
Okay. Alright, let's do that, and then we'll join up, and then we'll head there. So I'm gonna pull it up, you'll see it on the screen populate.
Okay.
Alright, PRC still 355. Okay, I'm at your 9 o'clock. I'm just gonna pinch over to you, and then we can get joined up and head back.
Okay.
What's your fuel state?
Going out.
How much gas do you have?
Sorry, I have an EW that is not letting me hear you very well. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's so loud.
I can hear better.
Yeah, it makes your ears bleed. That was a Patriot locking us up because it was shooting down that jet back there. But
Okay.
when I start up, I will turn that all the way down to like 10%.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, it's so annoying,
Yeah.
especially when you're, you know, in multiplayer.
Yeah.
So you need to hear the other people.
Yeah. All right. Do you have me in sight?
Yeah, I have insight.
Perfect. I'm coming left here. Still like 0.75 Mach.
Okay.
Yeah, as a wingman, you like did it perfectly. Get that course, all that stuff set up. Check your switches if you took off from shore, and then you can fly form and not have to worry about pushing any buttons later.
Yeah, there's so much work to do on land, just like in real life, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it helps. It definitely helps to get everything dialed in on the ground.
We're still.
Yeah, you settled right.
Awesome. See you over there. Alright, so we'll go up COM 1, button 3, which is Marshall. Got that ready to go.
Marshall 311 holding hands with 302, marking mothers 130 for 50, Angel 17, fuel state 7.8, CO10.
You up button 3?
Come one?
Yep.
Yeah, set.
Okay. Okay. All right, so going in, we're just gonna call him at 50 miles. Did you hear Wu just call in?
No, I didn't catch Wu.
Okay. All right. I'm fencing out.
My current state is 6.0.
Perfect. Did you fly DCS before we got these clouds?
No, I've been flying DCS for over a month now, maybe. That's my total experience in DCS. Before that was just flight simulator.
Oh yeah, okay. And it looks completely different. It still blows me away how beautiful this thing is.
Yeah, and I hear that you know, on flat screen is even better. Is what I heard is that in VR it's great, but it's not as great as in
New final bearing,
you know, flat screen.
Yeah, I think it depends on what you got. I've seen some guys' videos and it looks pretty awesome. But for me, I just like flying with people and doing the whole coordination and having fun thing. The visuals are just the cherry on the sundae.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, I don't know why they complain, because it's even on VR, it's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's a good point, because a lot of guys who are in VR, because I'm in track IR, so they're like, oh, you gotta fly in VR, it's so much better. But some of them are the same ones that would complain, so you can't have it both ways, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it looks great. And I mean, refueling and other stuff is good, but I think track IR, I mean, the sim is, I think it's based for flat screen. So it has a lot of things that might be programmed for flat screen that you have to take it when you choose VR.
Yeah, I agree. I'll get VR Sunday, but I'm happy with what I have.
Nice. What are you getting?
I don't know. Like I'll probably, if I'm gonna spend the money on it and do the jump, I'll probably try and get the G2, like you guys have. But
Yeah.
until then, I'm fine with what I have. All right, I'm gonna call Marshall here.
Okay.
Marshall 300 holding hands with 374, marking mother 040 for 48 miles at Angels 27, low state 5.9. All right, so now we are in Towers airspace, and then at some point we'll descend down to 2,000.
Okay.
But I heard the boat say they were changing heading, so I'm gonna call it here in like a minute or two and see where it's going. I think I heard it say its new bearing is 166, but that doesn't sound right. You're doing pretty good flying form, man.
Thank you. That's thanks to Wu, Gigs, and Irish.
Yeah.
The first flight with Gigs was awful.
I wouldn't say that. We've all been there. Do you have like a reference point where you try and put me in your canopy?
Well, when we're very close, like in the warbirds we were flying the other day, I take the leading edge of the wing. So yeah, this would be the Sidewinder. But when I'm not that close, I try to have the trailing edge to the tip so I can see if you're moving closer.
There you go. Yep, you got it. Being out there closer to like 90 degrees off my fuselage, it gives you a better perspective on my attitude changes, especially speed changes. The closer you get to someone's tail, it's really hard to pick up on those changes in speed.
Yeah.
In the Hornet, what I
And
try and do is line up my lead's seeker head of his AIM-9 with
uh-huh.
his cockpit.
Okay.
And then that puts, like in my cockpit, you'll be behind my canopy bow. That's a good bearing. And then by lining up the AIM-9 with the cockpit, it also gives you step down. So that step down helps you out a lot. Like if I were to come right into you,
Okay.
you'd have to go low, right, to stay on the bearing and stay in position. The higher you are,
Yeah.
the more difficult it is. Because if I come right into you, you're gonna have to match my angle of bank, and sometimes if you've got too much step up, you're gonna lose sight of me earlier.
That's not pretty.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna start coming down, and I'm just backing the power out a little bit. I'll call the carrier real quick, see where he's at. Alright, yeah, new BRC is 175. This will be good for us.
Yeah. Closer so I don't lose you.
No, you're good. We can take our time before we punch into that 10 miles. But we want to be down to 2,000 feet by 10 miles, so we might just take a turn over here to the right and give us some space.
Right.
But we'll get under the clouds first.
One, see what's at.
Start coming easy right here once we pop out the bottom.
Wait.
Still visual?
Yep.
Alright,
Barely.
perfect. Yeah. It's so disorienting right now, I'm just completely in the gauges. Alright, coming easy right. I got you in trail.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too close in that much.
Yeah, so like it's really delicate. Either you need to be right up with them, just welded wing,
Yeah.
or just not together at all. But that middle ground area is the most dangerous because that's when you lose sight and you're so close enough where you can smack into each other.
Yeah, you had your light, so that helped.
Yeah. It's pretty down here.
Yeah. Phase 1.
Altitude. Altitude.
Looks like we have no wind.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword because the boat's gonna turn at some point, so if you give us winds, it's better half the time, but really terrible the other half. there. I'm gonna roll out once you're headed back towards the tanker and level up the boat and level off at 2,000.
Okay.
I'll back the speed down to 250. Now. Marshall will see you 10 miles. And then we'll switch COM 1 button 2.
Okay.
No.
Then we'll hook down.
Did I beat him off the bow? I think I did, right?
Yeah, you did. I'm on your interval gigs.
Alright.
Alright, so those guys are in the pattern. You can hear them talking. Usually when you come into the boat, you're gonna come in at 2,000, which is our low holding. All the other squadrons are stacked 1,000 feet above us. Usually you just do one quick pass because there's usually not enough traffic to prevent you from getting down in the pattern. So the rule is there's only 6 aircraft down in the pattern at most. If there's more than that, or if there was 6 down there, we would just hold at 2,000 until we saw the pattern cleared out for us.
Okay.
So right now we're slowing down to 250. Procedurally that's accurate. Sometimes if you know you're going to descend right away, you just keep the speed up at 350, which is the pattern airspeed.
Roger.
So we'll just come down, starboard side of the boat here. I don't see those guys in the pattern, but it's like really hard to pick them out. Yeah, I see 2 of them down there. So that's position 1, right? Did they tell you that
1.
on the? Yeah, on the.
Yeah.
You mentioned it before, right? We use those positions for the case 1 departure when we're up at high holding.
Yeah, you did it on the cast mission, so I went to check out
Got it. Yep.
what you were talking about. So yeah, I got a hold on the positions around the boat.
304, Bolter.
Okay, I set my speed at 250 here. I'm just gonna hold this angle of bank here until we get around to position 3, and then we'll commence.
I got 2 out in front of me, man.
311 Hornet Ball 6.2.
Pins are left.
Hey, Fox 2.
What?
Check freak. 32 Hornet Ball 7.8.
There's our downwind. I'm gonna roll out here, and then we'll descend and accelerate to 350, and then we'll turn in for the initial.
Okay. Yeah, the other day Wu warned me about the speeding up on the parade formation.
Yeah, it's.
I got lagged today too, sorry.
No worries, man.
Oh, because
I never seen so much of the crazing on the canopy You have to get the light just right and see a bunch of it. I saw a whole bunch today.
Yeah.
Alright, coming around left.
Hornet ball, 2.1.
Hey, Terry, one quick question. If I bolter, so it says that you have to go straight until instructed. Since there's no instruction, is there a, I mean,
Yep,
like
that's a
a
good
ring
question.
that you can have?
So you're right, you're going to turn to the BRC, which is 175, and then you're going to look for anyone on your left side. So anyone in the pattern, or anyone who just broke in front of you,
Okay.
you're going to let them turn downwind, and then make sure they're at your 7 o'clock
Okay.
before you turn downwind.
Oh, okay.
That's how you're going to set your interval.
So it's kind of like when you're, two is bingo. It's basically when you're, same as when you're doing a case one simultaneous, right? That you wait until you have them on your 7 to start your downwind?
Yep, that's
Same.
exactly what it is,
Okay.
yep. Okay, I'm a little far off the boat here. 0.5 off the bearing, but... So I'll brake at the ship, and then you're just going to wait your 17-second interval, and then I'll see you on deck. You got any questions about anything else?
No, thank you very much. I loved it.
No worries. So I got to trap this thing first.
Yeah.
See what happens here. Alright, looking on the downwind, I don't see anyone else, so I'm losing the brake.
Cruise on the brake. Seven four, Hornet Bowl, 4.1.
Roger ball. Just a tad bit low and come left. On glide slope. Little power.
Three seven four Volta.
Hornet ball 4.7.
Roger ball.
Three zero seven Hornet ball 3.7.
Roger ball. Yeah, just a little late for lineup.
Waving off. Waving off.
Tough day, man. I've done 2 passes so far. I'm still in the downwind. Figure this out together.
Yeah, you're showing me the ropes. I cannot land before you.
No.
Do you have an altimeter setting? Because I think it's off.
I put it in rat out when I'm down here.
Okay.
So I couldn't do that. Just couldn't tell you what
Try
it
that.
was right now.
No, I have it in Ronald.
Hornet ball 4.1.
Roger ball. Little power, little power.
Got it?
Yeah, it was ugly, but we did it.
Good. A couple of guys joining to the pattern, so I have to do this right.
No worries, dude.
We're gonna take a long final. These guys have time.
Yeah, I think what helped with the winds was to extend down a little bit longer than you normally would.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause no wind, The
Yeah.
sheep, I mean, you stay still. Three seven four Hornet Ball 3.1.
Roger ball.
You look good.
Ah,
You're just a little low, so the hook bounced over the wires.
ah.
Oh, you're good. So you've got. Try and help you out here. You've got another guy in the downwind. Just make sure you exit upwind until he's at your 7.
Yep. Okay, now I got brighter barometric reading, radar reading, sorry. So I think it would be better. So I was starting way too high.
You look really good at the ramp. Let's see that other guy.
Here, I see one.
Check that type for you.
Yeah, I see 2 guys. I'm getting way too high, way too far. I don't see them.
Okay, he's at the 90 right now, so you got plenty of room.
Oh, yeah. Got him. Good. Three seven one Hornet Ball 2.9.
Roger ball. Walker, you looked really good your last pass, man. Keep it up. I'm sure you'll hit one here soon.
There you go. Nice shot, man.
What's up, Walker?
Whew.
John Walker.
Thank you, guys.
No broadcast anymore.
Yeah, sorry. Green deck.
122, all aboard.
they teach you about the foul line here that we parked next to?
Yeah, we're talking about going to, yeah, next to that one and then lining up right here.
Crushing it.
Kind of. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it, but yeah, thank you. Close enough.